Hi guys, Matt here. So today's video is going to be on TideWe FlipGuard 270 hunting blind. So this is going to be kind of an unboxing and brief review, and then I'm going to do another video for them later once I kind of get it open and use it a little bit and see. So full disclosure, I got this for free to review and give my opinion. So let's get into it. I'm doing this unboxing because I want to kind of see how long it takes to put together if I've never used it before. Kind of start from scratch out of the box. I may speed it up if it takes a really long time, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Horseflies today, dang. All right, so let's get into it. So it's fairly heavy. I'd say probably, I don't know, 40 pounds. I'll look up the specs on it later. I don't remember. Yeah, probably 40 pounds. Now it does come in a really nice bag. It's kind of like, you know, the lawn chairs that you take to soccer games, that type of deal. But it's actually a really nice bag. Has a carry strap on it. Much easier to carry than the box. Let's see. Has a clasp there. Let's undo it. Got a hole. I think that's probably for the center. We'll set that off to the side. Let me scoot back a little bit so you can see the whole thing in frame, hopefully. Looks like side, 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 top. So there's a pull tab in the center. I'm going to tip it on its side. I'm trying to do this facing you. It's has like an eye hook with a nylon tab. Let's see, I'm messing things up already. I'm going to fully unzip this. I think that might make it easier. Wait a minute. Alright, so this one has a full zipper, this one has a full zipper. So that's the open door, or opening flap, which I think is meant to be in the back. We'll get to it. So if that's opening door, then this is the pull tab for the top. Dump that guy over there. Go. So we got roof, side, 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 back. I'm going to go in and I'm going to push the center tab up. Yes, I'm still under here. So, I don't know if you can see in here or not. Maybe. What I'm doing is, because it's pretty tall, I'm holding the center, basically where the center pole would be, and then I'm putting my foot out, and I'm getting both legs, if you will, on the ground to support it. And then pushing it out. So this one I'll be able to do using the tab. So this is definitely possible with one person. It would be easier with two, but it's really not bad at all. I'm just pushing the center portion up. Unlocking the door. And there we go. So, oh, awesome. So it has, oops, stand right in front of the camera. I can move this back a bit. There we go. Hopefully give you a better view than my backside standing in front of it. So, whew. So it has enough tension on it to keep that open, which is awesome. There's a couple other things in here. Let's see what these are. This is probably a support pole for the center, I would assume. Yeah. There's something else in the bottom. Probably a support foot. Yeah. All right, so a support foot for the bottom. Kind of like a curtain rod extension. Twist it to lock it type thing. I'll throw this in the center. If I don't break it first. So it has a little round knob here at the top that goes up. All right, so I was incorrect on that. The little knob portion that has, looks like the end of a chess piece, honestly, has a little ball on the end. That goes down into the ground. It's the center point for stability, and then goes up, and that circular plate on the other end goes over the center pivot piece that all the spring rods connect to, if that makes sense, and holds it up. So it gives it more stability, I think. So, all right, last thing. Well, not last thing. Looks like we have some anchor spikes here, like tent spikes of sorts. And probably some, basically paracord. Yeah, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8 tent spikes and some paracord to go with it. I'm not going to do that portion right now because I'm going to end up moving this, but there's always a tab somewhere. Just tie it on there and stake it to the ground. It's the easiest part of this thing. This is the top. This is like a weather guard, I believe. Give it extra protection on the top, and then also you can flip it over and it's hunter orange or safety orange, which is pretty cool. I am going to throw this on top just to see how easy it is to get it on. I'm going to lower this down. There's a little tab here on the corner. We'll see if that's the one it's supposed to go to or not. I'm going to do the opposite. Yep, looks like it coincides with another one. this guy. And snug this up a little bit. All right, I'll snug down. So yeah. I'm gonna pull this up here. Pull these legs out just a hair. Give it some support. Huh. So with the extra tension, from the canopy, this doesn't stay open. I think because it's in the front, it's kind of pulling that flap down. Let me see if I... No. Huh. Yeah, that's okay. Once you're in there, you don't... I mean, you're not going to have it up all the time anyway, so... I'm just going to take a look around. So I'm going to open these paracord wraps and see how many. I'm assuming there's one to coincide with each pole, but I don't know that to be true. And that's not true. So there's 4. I'm going to give you kind of a brief rundown walkthrough of this. So this seems to be the back, what we would use as the back. It has a solid back. It's not a see-through, hence the 270. 3 sides see-through. Solid back. So we'll take a walk around. So these are the same on each 4 corners. This is what bungees down. I did do 1 tie down here, so four tie downs. You have one on the one of these on each side. Obviously, you wouldn't put it on the back though. So I'm not really sure why that fourth one. If you know, let me know. But just tie them down. I didn't push them all the way down. Like I said, I'm gonna move this. All right, guys. So you probably knew this, but I just figured this out. Apparently, on the corner is a tie down. So that's why there is 8 tent spikes, or tent stakes, as I call them. So 1 on each corner, and then 1 for each of those things on each 4 corner. I only did 3 of these guys here because the door, you could, if you're gonna leave it sit for a long time, and just unzip this and slide in. And I don't know, I just wanted to leave that one open. So where I'm gonna put this is gonna be in the woods, so there's not gonna be a lot of wind anyway. So I'll just leave that one off for now. But anyway, just wanted to give you an update that that's what there's 8 of them for. So, all right. Take a walk around here. Same thing. Has closure on the front. Tie down there. Side. Tie down. We'll walk in. I'm going to close this up here. Hiya! Alright, I'm just going to pull it close. It does have a zipper on it, on both sides, from the top to the floor. But I don't want to mess with that for the second being. I am 6'1". This is the center I was telling you about, which actually came off. So it comes like that. Comes down to the center. It has this knob kind of there. Hopefully you can see it. And put it in the center. I'm going to pull down. There you go. Kind of set it. So anyway, I'm 6'1". I'm going to kind of turn the camera around. Sorry about my bad videography in here. And I am basically almost touching the top here. If I go to the sides, I start getting a little kinked. It's still plenty of room. You're not going to be standing up in here all the time. So majority of the time we're going to be sitting down. So that's plenty. Width-wise, I'll get the dimensions, or you can look them up. I am, let's see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn the camera around here. Hopefully it's not too bad a video. I can go side to side with my arm straight out. You can't see my right arm, but I'm making them equal so you can tell. And I'm just a little bit past the horizontal lip there, width-wise. Diagonally wise, that's a word, I'm sure it does. Make it equal on each side, and I have probably about a foot there on each side, not quite a foot. So it's pretty roomy. So on all 3 sides, it has this closure. It's basically like a paracord sewn into the liner. It goes from top down on each side here, and then this kind of cruises along the paracord. It looks like, yeah, you can pull that off if you wanted, but it cruises up and down. You can open this up. You can open this up. I'm actually going to open this one way up, get some light in here. Hopefully give you a little bit better video skills than I'm currently doing for you. All right, and then all these other 2 sides, that one and that one, do it as well. So I've never been in one of these see-through blinds. I always kind of was skeptical. I didn't know how well you could see through them. I'm going to pull this up for a second and close it, and I can give you kind of a really good view outside of this, so you can determine if the see-through blind is right for you or not. So I'm facing a tree line here, as you can tell. That side on my right is another tree line. And then the field back here, just to give you some perspective. So looking through it, you can pretty easily see that right there's a tree line. Kind of come down end, kind of the corner of the field, and then tree line, and back to that field. Hopefully the camera is picking this up pretty well. I know it doesn't like to focus through things like that sometimes. So overall, ouch, I'm gonna kneel down here, kind of get in seated position. It gives you a really good view. You know, if I was taking a peek out in that field, that's the view I'd have, which is pretty awesome. So, all right, guys. So that's about it, I think. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try and get back to them if I can. I don't have an affiliate link for this. You can visit their website. I'll put my Amazon affiliate in the description box below. I don't remember if they sell these on Amazon or not, but if they do, definitely, if you would do the channel a favor, helps us make videos like this. You know, we get a little bit from each thing we sell. So even if you need groceries, something like that, go through that Amazon link and it kicks a little bit our way. Like I said, I'll put that in the bottom of the video. I'm not sure if they sell them on Amazon or not though. All right, guys, as always, please like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know, and have a good day.